Everything came to a complete change the day that I was raped.
I got there in February. By April, I was drugged and raped for the first time.
I had like a cold or pneumonia-like symptoms, and so they sent me to get checked out. And while I was waiting to be examined, he came in and he helped himself.
It was the statistics. I mean, they were just so astonishing. At first, we didn't believe them. I mean, we had to immediately do some background check just to make sure that they were legit. And then, equally astonishing was that there was no film out about it.
It was my first time ever, and I've had a tough time convincing myself that I'm still a virgin.
If this is happening to me, you know, surely I'm not the only one.
It was really quite devastating. And you know, you're in these rooms, you've just met these people, and 15 minutes later, they're describing their rape, and they're completely breaking down, and you know it's the first time they've ever told it to someone beside a very close friend or their husband.
He came into my room, and that's when he raped me.
The entire time I was screaming and yelling for help and for him to stop. Nobody came to the door, nobody came to help me, came to my rescue or anything.
They didn't have anyone to go talk to because the people that were perpetrating me were the police.
If the investigator comes back and says, look, I have a slam-dunk case, I can put this serial perpetrator behind bars, the commander can, on his or her own, decide, no, we're not going to send this case to court-martial.
I was 19, and I went to the chow hall alone, and the next thing I know, I was laying on the ground. I was struck from behind, and two guys were holding me down, and one guy was pulling my pants down. And, you know, he was taking care of his business. And, you know, I struggled, and I was being struck and hit and told to shut up or they'd kill me.
They don't understand the amount of damage this is doing and how it really is a national security issue, and also costing taxpayers hundreds of thousands and billions of dollars in just caring for people with this kind of trauma. And I think once that message gets clearly through to them, you know, they will be motivated to make a change, because it's a no-brainer. They need to do something.
He told me that there was nothing he can do about it because I didn't have any proof.
They actually did charge me with adultery. I wasn't married. He was.
They took me before my lieutenant commander. He says, do you think this is funny? And I said, what do you mean? He's like, is this all a joke to you? I was like, what do you mean? And he goes, you're the third girl to report rape this week. Are you guys like all in cahoots? Do you think this is a game?